Oh guys, brace yourselves because today is historic. I cleared my very important schedule, got a life-saving iced coffee, and now I'm set to witness the most glorified, all-inspiring, totally not cringe-worthy cooking show that Netflix has blessed upon us. So move over, Gordon Ramsay. There's a new culinary queen in town and her name is Meghan Markle. Yeah, that's right, Meghan Markle, not Megan Sussex. Of course, due to copyright reasons, I will only be showing you the highlights, if there are any, and the best moments, but more importantly, the parts that I find the most interesting, again, if any. So, are you ready to witness television history, or at least something that resembles a cooking show? All right, let's get started. So I logged into my Netflix and she's not even like highlighted in the in the homepage of Netflix. In fact, there's like a mobile game. Is it because I don't have the paid version, the higher version? I don't know. But she's not even on today's top picks either. That's kind of sad. Okay, let me see. Maybe she's on the second page? Oh, not even on the second page. Okay, third page? Okay, I can't even find it. Games, TV dramas. She's not on the homepage of Netflix whatsoever. I guess we're gonna have to search for her. All right, so let's search for her. What's her name? With Love. Meghan. All right, so I'm in the introduction of With Love Meghan, and I am already catching her in lies. She's with a beekeeper. There's bees in the box, what beekeepers do, right? And she says, we've been doing this for a year, and I am still scared of the bees, and I still need you. Seriously, if you're going to be a beekeeper, soup keeper, anything a keeper of, you have to learn to confront your fears. And Meghan's outfit, her jacket, and her helmet that she wears for the bee thing, it looks like she just took it out of the box. Because even her gloves seem completely pristine. Like she just took them out of the packaging and put them on. And the beekeeper, the real beekeeper, is completely used. You can see dirt, you can see that it has been used. And she just lied telling us, oh, I've been doing this for a year and I'm still scared of bees. Of course you're still scared of bees because you're doing this just right now. You opened the box, put on the new outfit and went out with the beekeeper. I don't believe that you've been doing this for a year. I don't believe it. And then she starts asking the dumbest questions. If you've been doing this for a year, you would be educating us, telling us bees live up to from 4 weeks to 6 weeks. Instead, she goes, how long do bees live for? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She should be educating us saying, hey guys, being a beekeeper for this last year or pretending to be, I learned so much that bees only live for da-da-da and they have different jobs. No, but she's not. She's interviewing the beekeeper because she doesn't know. Oh my God. And this is just like a minute into the show. All right, so in this following clip, Meghan Markle enlightened us, apparently showing us how to make bath salts because her friend Daniel is coming by. And did you know that making bath salts involved Epsom salt? I know. Or magnesium flakes. Groundbreaking stuff here. But one thing did stand out because Meghan says that she's been friends with Daniel for 15 years, so she allows her kids to call Daniel Uncle Daniel. Now, maybe it's just me, but I always found it strange when people hand out the names aunt and uncle titles to non-family members. As a kid, I remember being so confused. Was this person really my aunt? Was this person actually my uncle? This is just my opinion. This is just what I believe because I never liked it when somebody was given the honorary title of aunt and uncle and then I found out, oh, she really wasn't my aunt. She really wasn't my uncle. I was just left confused as a kid. Again, just my experience. This is probably one of the better clips where she goes into the rented pantry and comes out with her crazy eyes, but she has a dried corn and puts it into a paper bag and then puts it in the microwave and it pops, creates popcorn, and then she has truffle oil and truffle salt and bada bing bada boom, she makes truffle popcorn. And then this is the dumbest part where she just grabs a bag of pretzels to put it in another bag so she can tie a ribbon on it. Oh my goodness. Honestly, that was the highlight. The popcorn one was the highlight of the entire show. Everything from here on out completely goes downhill. I was looking for the button where I can watch the show in lightning fast speed. I wanted to put it for 2x because I could not handle how boring this was. And let's talk a little bit about her friend Daniel because it seems like they have a friendship that's very shallow. Everything, when they were having a conversation, he's just a friend that you have, like a sidekick that says, "Oh, wow, that was great, amazing." And I'm trying to see if that's how every single guest of hers is going to be because we saw Mindy Kaling do the same thing in the trailer. And for everyone, yes, she did elevate and show us how to boil water, not in a pot, but you boil water in a kettle. Amazing stuff here, guys, because even her outfit was like, you know, as an adult, as a 40-plus-year-old woman, I believe you should know what works for you and what doesn't. Big sleeves and shorts, probably not best for the kitchen. Plus, she looked like she was so uncomfortable in the kitchen, as you can tell by this photo. She just looks, she's trying to get away from the stove when nothing is popping or there's no oil that is coming out of it. And this is a dish that she was so afraid of, a pasta. Pasta. When has anyone ever gotten burned with pasta? Have you? I haven't. Okay, so we're gonna have an idea of what she's going to sell because this part they go back to the honey and they end up grabbing all the honeycomb, the one that's dried out, the one that you make wax with. So I guess it's honey wax or beeswax. There you go. I couldn't get the wording out. But they're going to make candles. And then they bring out this whole thing array of essential oils, but they're turned around. And then once you kind of see it's her writing, that's and I just thought to myself, bingo, cha-ching, this is what she's going to be selling, essential organic oils. And then she's going to use that to make candles to sell to us. And she already showed us how to make candles, so I don't think we need to buy them. And it does not get any better from here. She does the honey lemon cake, and then she says, I do not like to bake. Like, she's not a baker. That's not what she does. I'm like, okay, then why are you baking? And the funniest thing is that then she continues on to make a cake from scratch. I'm like, okay. But then I realized the jam came out. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is another product placement because her friend grabs the jam and then tastes it. And he's like, this is so yummy. And she goes, oh, the fruit is from the garden. From what garden? The rented garden or your garden? Because at this point, we don't know what's up or down, left or right, because everything here is fake. All right, so that is the cake. Guys, hold on a little bit tighter because we're at the very end of it. So, this past year, I've really embraced making homemade syrups that are actually good for the body. Plus, they're great natural alternative to medicine. I've also gone into brewing tea from actual leaves and using fresh chunks of ginger. But let's be real, I don't use ginger that often, so I end up getting something much more convenient, dehydrated ginger. It's easier for my teas and cooking, and honestly, who has the time to prep everything from scratch every single day? And speaking of doing everything from scratch, Megan wraps up the first episode by making tea from scratch. Actually, the whole episode is her making tea, making everything from scratch. I'm honestly shocked she didn't hand roll the pasta noodles herself. And sure, some people live like this, but let's be real, most of us don't have the luxury of spending hours making every single ingredient from scratch. We grab canned tomatoes, pre cut veggies, or like me, dehydrated ginger to keep up with our fast paced life. The entire episode felt like she just scrolled through her Pinterest board, picked out the most aesthetic recipes, and decided to prove she could do them. But honestly, it was the most dreadful and boring hour of television. I do not recommend it. And you're welcome. I saved you and condensed for you this snooze fest in just 10 minutes. And of course, the grand finale. Megan and her guest casually outside in the backyard, gazing out over some breathtaking mountain view, just soaking in their elite existence. Meanwhile, if we step into our backyards, what do we see? Oh, right, our neighbor's fence, maybe a patchy lawn, and if we're lucky, a squirrel minding its business. This whole show was less about cooking and more about reminding us that she's part of the elite, living in a world where she's effortlessly better than the rest of us, because nothing says relatable like sipping tea with a millionaire view, right? Oh my goodness. If you guys appreciate me taking one for the team, don't forget to like and subscribe. It will really help me out and it lets me know that you enjoy the content. All right, guys, this video took up my entire morning, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.